Right. Okay, mic check. That is good. Let me put up the game and turn on the desktop audio. Oh, I think, yeah, everything is working good now. Excellent. Alright, we'll be continuing our Paranormasight playthrough today. And, yeah, let's jump straight into it. I think we were is it two? Okay, yep. Two chapters into Tetsuo's, like, path. Okay, now we're actually heading over to the other part, where we actually encounter what's his name already? Oh no, is that maybe after then? Okay, so what does it say here? The Hunt for the Curse Bearer Part 2. Tsutsumi and Erio decided to collect the Curse Stone as soon as possible, before they become the cause of an unprecedented tragedy. The two obtained a foot washing mansion from Yutaro Mamigaki and head to their next destination. Okay. Midoricho Park. This is where they encounter, I guess, another curse bearer. Excuse me, sorry to bother you, but we have some questions for you. Araishi. What? Are you guys with the police? I haven't done anything. He's sweating. Don't worry, this isn't an interrogation or anything, we just want to talk. You're Hideki Araishi, right? The historian? We know who you are, so this won't take long. But since we saw you here, we'd just like to ask you a couple of questions. Local history researcher Hideki Araishi. Kaseko don't know. So he's a historian who works part-time as a curator at the local folk museum and as a teacher at Komagata High School. Wait, that high school again? His recent publication on the Rite of Resurrection has caused a stir in occult circles. Hideki is the quintessential obsessive researcher. Despite being entirely unsuited for teaching, he had no choice but to take up a position at Komagata High School in order to make ends meet. While having a captive audience in his classes goes some way to satisfying his needs for respect and recognition, his conceited nature makes him unpopular among the students. Later, he is concerned that articles he contributed for purely monetary reason has earned him a reputation as a researcher of the occult. But the surge of interest in the topic and the resulting volume of articles requests he is receiving are undeniably tempting. Hideki is a regular at the Kurokikyo Cafe on Hokusai Street, where he can be found outside his work hours writing essays and manuscript. His published books include A Study of the Unknown and An Introduction to Bando History. Okay. Yutaro Kakiwaki. What is it then? Could that lady be his maid? Interesting. Well, let's get over it. Let's get it over with. I'm a busy man. Questioning people like this can put uneasy stress on them depending on their position. This guy is pretty sure I'll have to play it safe and only push him when I see an opening. From appearances, it's hard to imagine that small, bookish, well-spoken man being very dangerous. But in this day and age, you never know, I should be careful. Boss, let's ask Hideki some questions. Hideki Araishi, he says he's a local historian, but supposedly he knows more about the Rite of Resurrection than anybody. The fact that he's here at this time of night, it's plenty possible that he's a curse bearer. What are you doing? Now, Mr. Araishi, what were you doing here at this time of night? Doing research, of course. Day or night, information never sleeps. That's an admirable philosophy, you know. Your research has been quite the talk around town. What was it that they were saying? You discovered something about some book. The Records of Fate, right? Yeah. Records of Fate. Ah, right. You found some kind of rituals in the Records of Fate. What? Don't tell me you want to know how to carry out the rites of resurrection too. To be perfectly honest, I'm tired of people asking me about it all the time. None of you even care about the local history. You just come crawling out of the woodwork when something interesting comes up. Looks like I hit a nerve. If you think you can force me to tell you because you're the policeman, you're sorely mistaken. Was the research you were doing just now also related to the rite of resurrection? Well, yes, that's right. What exactly were you looking for? I have no reason to tell you that. You wouldn't understand anyway. Are you doing all this research so you can use the rite of resurrection yourself? You're a policeman. Do you really think people can be brought back to life? Everyone I meet. Pitiful. Huh, so you don't believe in the rite? Whether it's real or not has nothing to do with my research. Such things are better left to the occult freaks. Or so I thought. Huh? Things change. It has become necessary for me to pursue the rite. So now I pray that it is real. What change? I'm sure you can imagine. The funds for my research. I receive a large amount of funding for seeking the rite of resurrection. And if I find it, I'll receive a sum so great that I'll never have to worry about money again. Then that means someone is sponsoring your research, is that right? So what if they are? You have no idea how hard we work to secure funding for our research. I have no interest in teaching those children. Listen to me, I'll tell you one thing. Those experts you see writing provocative books or spouting nonsense on TV to try and get popular, all of them are just trying to get the money they need to do their research. With how popular the occult is, saying something even remotely spooky can lead to big money. What? But I bought your book! The pursuit of the unknown begins, first and foremost, with belief. I was so inspired by that bit. I do appreciate your patronage. Unfortunately, however, the occult is not my true interest. The fate of the unknown is to be destroyed by thorough research and deep consideration. No way, I can't believe it. You're surprisingly innocent. But the Records of Fate. This Records of Fate, where did you get your hands on it? The storehouse of an old private residence in the city, just as the public was told. I'm unable to be more precise due to an agreement with my informant. Was the research you were doing just now also related to the rite of resurrection? Well, yes, that's right. Okay, it's not telling us much. Research. Then what kind of research do you want to be doing? Huh, I'm sure it wouldn't interest you, but to put it simply, the focus of my research is how historical accounts transform into folklore over the years and as they pass down from generation to generation. What does that mean? Due to human bias, the account of any event is inevitably changed by the person communicating it. This is not necessarily done with ill intention. It happens when someone tries to fill in the gaps in a story that lacks detail, or when someone left out or abridged because of the story's length, or when a story twists and shifts as it spreads through oral traditions. Even when two stories are told about the same event, differences in culture or environment affects how it's told, changing its content. Silly little things can turn into terribly mysterious legends. My research is the study of how history, culture, and legend all influence each other. Huh, I see. Take the 7 mysteries of Honjo, for example. Why are some of the mysteries seemingly about nothing particularly interesting? You'll think stories won't last a decade, let alone hundreds of years, so why? Perhaps putting it that way piques your interest. I admit, I am curious. So that's what you've been researching all this time. Makes sense. As I said, it doesn't matter to me whether the right exists or not. If people in the Edo period believe that what was written in the records of fate was real, that's all I'm interested in. But I have to be realistic. The research I like to do is unfortunately not very lucrative. That's why I need to take some risks. Well, in that case, I think I might have a guess as to what it is you were looking for. What? Damn it! If you know about that, then... Calm down, no need to get so defensive. We both want information, right? Why don't we have a nice friendly chat? Curse stone, you are a curse bearer. A leaf. It is the evergreen breach. Then, yep, will you show me yours? This is mine, the ever-burning lantern. Huh, interesting. Review curse detail, hide curse detail. Review. I'll tell you this for free. The evergreen breach comes from a man who was hanged from spreading false rumors, but the accusation against him were unfounded, and he died cursing those who deceive him. Ah, so that is the resentful memory held within the evergreen breach. The memories of the 7 mysteries are truly fascinating. If only I could collect them all. Do whatever you want, but you should know something. The stone of mine let me curse anyone who tries to mislead me. What? But... So don't try and lie to me, you know? I don't know. You will curse a citizen, and you call yourself an officer of the law? That all depends on you. I don't want to use it if I don't have to. What is it you want? The curse stones are dangerous. I'd like to confiscate yours. Excuse me, but my right. First, let me ask you one thing. You haven't used that curse, have you? No, of course I haven't. I swear. So he's lying? I see. Good. Now, why don't you hand over the stone? Unless you'd rather try using it on me instead. Damn you, I won't give it to you. If I were to say that, what would happen? Would it be a crime? The police are aware of how dangerous the stones are. I could arrest you under Article 1, Section 2 of the Minor Offence Act. Or you hand it over and all you lose is your secret ability. Think of what would happen to your research if you were arrested. Fine. Okay. You can have the stone. Here. Ooh. So we managed to acquire the stones, the curse stones, without ever using it. So that I guess is more of like a pacifist way. And how much the story would change if I were to go around killing people. Let's see. A burning lantern and enduring superstition. On a bone-chilling winter's night, what might happen upon a sober cart along the canal known as South Wadigesui? But there is something strange about this cart. No matter when one might visit, its owner is nowhere to be found. Yet the lantern that hangs from it stays perpetually lit, burning brightly even with no oil to fuel it. Should one attempt to put out the flame, it immediately rolls back to life. However, there is also the tale of the never-burning lantern, another telling of this story in which the soba cart's lantern always remains dark, refusing to be lit. So killed by this empowerment, one who finds themselves trapped in the darkness of the cursed echo. Resentful memory. When Honjo was filled with the samurai's residents, the spies of the shogunate lived amongst the townspeople to keep an eye on things. The soba cart on South Wadigesui served as one of their outposts. They would communicate to each other in code by turning the lantern on and off. Tonight at 4 AM meant that someone would be having the last soba of their life, and that their belly would be sliced open the next day. An unfortunate incident occurred in which a man attacked a woman in a bout of fury. He regretted it deeply, even declining to invoke the right to defend his honor, but the deed was done. Still, he could not accept it. His rage at having been used by his daimyo boiled over, turning into a grudge he would never forget. Nearby, he saw a lantern quietly growing in the night, and when the sixth bell rang, the man cut his own stomach open. Since then, the lantern could be seen alight before the soba car had opened, and would flicker out suddenly even when there was no wind blowing. As this unsettling phenomenon continued, the rumors surrounding it grew, and soon all were convinced that it was the man who cut open his stomach visiting from the beyond. Okay, good choice. I look forward to seeing how your research pans out. Alright, would you tell us everything you know about what's been going on? If you help us out, we'll give you all the information we have gotten so after we solve the case. What do you say? Hmm. In that case, will you tell me about all the resentful memories of the seven mysteries? I believe they are key to the secret hidden in the records of fate. Sure, why not? I'll learn about them as I collect the curse stones. So he just shared the info with him. But thanks to you, we learned a lot from him. I wonder, the mysteries of and rites are all public information. He kept everything he knows about the other curse bearers, and the source of the curse are here hidden. I was hoping he'll at least give us a clue about how to beat this curse. Oh, I see. Then we should be more aggressive next time. Really make them spit it out, and by we, I mean you. I'm guessing he wants to save this curse. He wouldn't have told us anything, no matter what we ask. But now we know where he hangs out, we can always send someone for him if need be. Right, got it. I was surprised to hear that there are actually 9 of the 7 mysteries though. Okay, yeah, that's 2 extra curse bearers we have to find. We have confiscated 2, so there are 6 more. And they could be anywhere in this town. We have to find them fast, or they may start using the curses. No, I think we are already too late. Huh? I didn't tell you this, but there were some soul dreads in Namigaki's curse stone. Really? That he already killed someone with it? It's not much, so it probably wasn't a curse bearer. Shit. Well, we know who did it. We can make arrangement to take him into custody. We'll have paranormal affairs pick him up tomorrow. For now, we'll continue our search. Right, on to the next place. We just have to cross them off the list one by one. Oh, but boss? Good to know we can use the minor offense act to arrest people with curse stones. But why didn't we do that with Namigaki? If he could do that, there would be no need for paranormal affairs. What grounds would a normal detective have to put him under arrest? Oh, right. Yeah, I suppose that's true. Oh, so we can't continue. Interesting. Maybe we have to retry like some of them. Yeah, that's broke. Guess we have to try Yako Sakazaki's spirit what? Yako Sakazaki searches for the rite of resurrection, hoping to revive her friend who jumped to her death. To get the information she needs, she meets with her classmate Mio Kurosuzu in the classroom at midnight to attempt using a spirit board. Yako Sakasaki. Komagata High School. Mio. That should be everything. Okay, let's start. Ready for this, Yako? Okay, I'm ready. Yako is a student in Class 2C at Komagata High School. Unable to comprehend why her childhood friend and classmate, Michio Shiraishi, committed suicide, she attempted to investigate the incident herself. However, she was unable to make any progress and, feeling desperate, invited transfer student Mio Kurosuzu to join her in performing a spirit board ritual. Born and raised in Honjo, Sumida City, Yako's family has owned and operated the beloved candy shop Sanoya since its establishment in the early Showa era. Despite her modest appearance, Yako is a cheerful and vivacious young woman with a sense of duty and compassion so strong that she is easily moved to tears. She is also a bit quick-tempered and quarrelsome, always prepared to stand up against those who harm her family or friends. It is possible, however, that this readiness to fight is more driven by an innate love of chaos. Yako's winning streak against arrogant boys in scraps since she was a child remains unbroken, and is the source of the considerable stress for her mother. Alright, let's start. This is the spirit board. This is how we'll be communicating. First, we'll both put a finger on the 10 yen coin that is on the board. Like this. Just like that. Relax your finger as much as you can. Now for the chant, repeat what I say, okay? Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, please visit us. Your turn. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Spirit of the Spectre Board. Spectre of the Spirit Board. Okay, so funny. What? Spectre of the Spirit Board. Please visit us. Spectre of the Spirit Board. Spectre of the Spirit Board. Please visit us. Good. Please tell us if you are there. Yes. Oh, it really moved. Looks like we succeeded in summoning. We can ask questions now. Right, questions. Start with questions you know the answer to and see the response. Then, when you know your questions are being answered truthfully, you ask what you really want to know. Okay, I'll start with something simple. What is my name? I think it should know the answer to this. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. What is my name? Huh? What's the matter? How strange. No. Huh? It told me no? Ah, I bet it means it doesn't know. It may be the Spectre of the Spirit Board, but it doesn't know everything. Is this spirit really the real deal? Yes. It's fine. I feel like it's giving me attitude. What is the girl's name? Fine, what is the name of the girls across from me? Okay, M-I-O, I guess. Mio. that's right. That's not fair. It knows your name, Mio. It even used that weird character you use to spell your name. How flattering. Mio Kurosutsu. Psychic Go. Wait, she has a curse echo also, or I just don't know? Mio transferred to Class 2C at Komokata High School about 2 months ago. Although she is an extremely mild-mannered young woman, she exudes a somewhat off-putting dark aura which makes it difficult for her to form friendship. Mio has, however, found a friend in her classmate Yako Sakazaki, and begun opening up to her little by little. The truth of the matter is that Mio is the apprentice of a famous psychic. Possessing exceptional spirit senses, she takes on the troublesome task of surreptitiously handling spiritual disturbance that breaks out in school across Tokyo before they become a problem. She transfers school frequently as a result, and thus has trouble making human friends. Mio has already solved an incident at Komokata High School involving a female student possessed by a spirit. Although she takes effort to hide her spirit sense, many develop an impression that Mio has a deep knowledge of the occult and the paranormal upon first meeting her, leading her to be anxious that her secrets have been exposed. The most common comment she receives is that she seems to get along with crows and black cats. I bet even the teachers get it wrong all the time. I guess these paranormal things just tends to take a liking to you. Huh, I don't know how I should feel about that. What is this place? Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, where are we? Okay, high school. High school. High school, that's right. The answer don't seems to be very precise. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, are you truly the Spectre of the Spirit Board? What? Huh? Says no. Is it lying? Not quite. The Spectre of the Spirit Board is just a temporary name we call them when using the board. We are actually calling a spirit with a strong tie to this place, or one of the people participating. In other words, a spirit that just happens to be nearby just felt like answering. They don't really think of themselves as the Spectre of the Spirit Board. Huh, really? Huh, feels like some of the mystique has disappeared. Do you mind if I still call you the Spectre of the Spirit Board? Yes. Okay. Thanks. Always got to remember to say please and thank you. Okay. I'll ask it again. What is my name? No. Didn't even hesitate this time. Just... Alright, it's time to ask. It's time to try asking serious question. Yeah. Wait, who does Mio have a... Oh, Spectre the Spirit, but what is the name of the boy Mio has a crush on? Hey, you're going to ask that kind of question? Doesn't everyone ask this kind of stuff when Spirit Board? Besides, I'm curious. No, let's not do this. No. Huh, says no. Guess that must mean you don't have a crush on anyone. Phew. Yeah, that's it. No is correct. Let's move on. Oh, maybe. Oh, Spectre the Spirit Board. Do you mean the boy isn't in our class? Yes. Wow. Hey, stop that. Don't make me exercise you. If that's the case, then. Oh, Spectre the Spirit Board. Is it a teacher at our school? No. Okay. Ah, no good. Huh. Phew. Yako cut it out already. We made the effort to sneak in that night. We shouldn't waste time with these questions. Ah, you got a point. Michio's cause of death. Okay, here I go. I'll be serious now. Yes, please. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Did Michio Shiraishi in our class? Who died by committing suicide by jumping 1 week ago? Really commit suicide? No. So it really wasn't. I'm not surprised. I never believed it from the start. Now the important part. this? Michio Shiraishi. Michio was a second-year student at Komagata High School. She was found deceased 1 week ago in a back alley off South Warigesui Street. Her entire body broken and severely contorted. Police determined that Michio committed suicide by jumping from a nearby apartment building. As there was no suicide note, the police based their conclusion on interviews with Michio's peer. Michio was an honor student with a good head on her shoulder and consistently excellent grades, making her a favorite among the teachers. Although she appeared somewhat reserved, she had a positive outlook on life and a courageous spirit. Michio and Yako formed a long-lasting friendship during childhood, with Yako's unbending, uncompromising attitude deeply influencing Michio. However, beneath her strong exterior, Michio had been pushing herself too hard and keeping her emotion bottled up to the point that they risked overflowing. Following her father's death 3 years ago and moving to a new house, Michio began avoiding Yako. Although the two remained in the same area of town and attended the same high school, they gradually grew further apart. Yako herself worried for her childhood friend, but incapable of boarding into complexities of Michio's home life, kept her distance. The days passed, and though Michio longed to confess everything to Yako, the moment to do so never came. Michio carried an old talisman, a memento of her father, with her at all times. Michio's cause of death. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Did Michio Shiraishi die in an accident? Yes. It said yes. So it was an accident and not a suicide. Michio. Then did she slip and fall from the apartment building? No. Huh, she didn't? What do you mean? Michio didn't die falling from the apartment building. Yes. No way. If that were true, then why was she lying on the ground like that in the back alley of that apartment building? It was an accident, but not a fall. Oh, Spectre the Spirit Board, what happened to Michio on that day? Seems like it doesn't know the details. Where is the rite of resurrection? Then how about, oh Spectre of the Spirit Board, we want to use the rite of resurrection to bring Michio back to life. Do you know where the rite of resurrection is? I wonder. Huh? Ah! What is this? Stop, I'm scared, Mia. Calm down, you can't let go before it's over. Ah! Such deep sorrow, a resentful memory is flowing into my mind. Kill them, those who hear the sound. Kill them all. Spooky, you've got cakes? Welcome, PJ. What cake? Is it more birthday cake today? You have acquired the power of the curse stone, the Fool's Possession. You can use it to kill those who hear the sound produced by the curse echo for more than 30 seconds. The effect will be negated if you are seen in that time. Press the use curse button to produce the sound. And on your way back. Oh, okay. So you're on the train now, huh? What about dinner? Are you getting dinner? Let's see, what's this? Mysterious tale regaling an encounter had by a daimyo at his residence in Honjo Ushijima, now Komagata High School. When walking around his estate, he heard the sound of music, much like that of the Kagura's performance. He commanded his people to find the source, but no matter how much they searched, the music would fade when one neared the Warigesui Canal. The source of the sound was never located. This story is also known as the Procession of the Tanuki, as many were of the belief that it must have been those mischievous tricksters behind it all. Not yet, we are hungry. Then are you gonna like what? Join your cousins for dinner, or you just gonna go home and find something to eat? Hereby fatal for one who hear its music for 30 seconds without seeing the curse barrel. Yes, everyone. Omios to the top of the tall festival tower. It was a time to shine and she was ecstatic. It has been years since she joined the troupe, but she had yet to enjoy her day in the spotlight. She wasn't particularly pretty, nor was she all that talented. As a group, As a gossip and a loudmouth, she wasn't well liked by her peers. Some of the other girls thought of her as a teacher's pet and bullied her. I don't care about them, she thought. I'll use this chance to make something of myself. Everything was perfect. She wore a beautiful kimono and an okame mask over her face. The stage was set. The accompaniment began. She danced with everything she had. Applause rained down upon her from the crowd. Her breathing hastened with excitement. I gotta catch my breath. That's strange, I can't take my mask off. The smell of glue assaulted her nostrils, so that's how it is. I knew it was too good to be true. Her screams were drowned out by the music as she squirmed and struggled. Mommy, I was giving it her all today. We have to keep up. The crowd living even more. No, no, please, someone help me. She fell from the tower, writhing in pain as she begged those around her to help. The music stopped in time with Omio's heart. Huh. Maybe the latter one. Okay. So no dinner with cousins. That's fine. At least you have cake, right? The murderous impulse seeps into my soul like thick black tar. Oh yeah, now I am the high school girl. I just finished the detective's like path. I didn't finish. It's more like I couldn't progress any further. So now I'm playing like this high school girl. You who so strongly desires the right. Kill them. Kill them all. What? See? So last stream I did those two, right? So I did one more here. And then now it's like stuck. I'm not sure, is it because I have to either gather more information first, or I have to do something different. Because I chose not to kill anyone. And yes, congratulations for getting the first. 2 things to remember. The information they gained from the spirit board suggests that Michio's death was not a suicide, and when they continued to press the spirit board for the location of the rite of resurrection, a curse echo suddenly appears. Oh, I can't believe it's Friday already. Oh, it's the weekend, and yeah, tomorrow night, after work, I'll be driving down. I'll start my journey for the road trip. Yeah, it's 2 hours drive almost. It's gonna be fun. And I hope it won't be raining too heavily, because you saw the forecast, right? It's gonna rain like for the weekend. 1 week ago, so this is before the girl died or her friend died. Oh, I can look around. Hey, did you hear someone from our school committed suicide? What? Really? Who? I heard that. Michio from Class C, right? Do you believe in right to prevent rain? Like what? As in, like the Japanese kind? Or you're just saying that because there's like rite of resurrection in the game? What else? Class. Okay. We hear about suicide on the news, but for it to happen here is a little scary. By the way, isn't there a girl who transferred into Class C recently? Oh, I heard about her. She's gloomy, doesn't stand out much. Oh, that's Mio, isn't it? Did you know that the school that she was at before she transferred also had a suicide? What, for real? That seems like kinda fishy. Did you know? I heard Michio's mom remarried last year. They say her new stepdad is a total jerk. Really? How so? Like, he peeked on her while she changed and couldn't keep his hand off her. I even heard he's an ex-con. If she resisted him, she gets violent. That's so scary. No way I couldn't take that. I'll probably think about killing myself too if I had to deal with someone like that at home. It's Thai? Really? Okay. Well, I never heard of it if it's Thai. But what do you do? Like, do you just pray or something? Or did you hear about Michio in Class C? Yeah, she seemed like the stereotypical honor student in her first year, but she stopped showing up to class and her grades started dropping after her third semester. So she offered herself because her grades were bad. Off herself, no fair. Just thinking about practice text makes me want to die too. Oh, who cares about the test scores and grades? Like a virgin woman sticks lemongrass outdoor to prevent rain. And pray. Okay. Lemongrass. That is oddly specific. But do you know like how the Japanese people do it? Like, you know, they will hang a little doll like outside or at the window. Then they'll hope that and pray that, or I don't know if they pray, I can't remember the prayer specific, but they'll hang like, you know, a doll thing like yeah, at the window there, and then to hope that the rain will stop or something. There might be some of you who already know, but a member of our class, Michio Shiraishi, passed away last night. Okay, calm down. I know this come as a surprise, but keep it quiet. The cause of death is still under investigation, and there's nothing we know for certain at this moment. Detailed investigation reports will come from the police, so please don't go spreading any rumors. Got it? Yep. Okay. Then have you tried? Yeah, the white one with like a funny face. Like, you know, they usually just draw like a funny face on it. But yeah, back to the Thai one. Have you tried? Do you believe in it? And does it work? that's the real question, isn't it? You know, whether you believe it or not. No, but does it work? We're sending everyone home for today. No dilly-dallying on your way. School will be off tomorrow as well. Hey you, stop celebrating. Show some respect. There will be a memorial service scheduled next week at school assembly. If anyone wish to pay their respects individually. No, this is Thailand. No, but I thought you say the what virgin woman stick lemongrass outdoor to prevent rain. Alright, if that is from Thailand, then have you tried? Yeah, cool. Sorry to bug you. It's just, you seems a little different from your usual self. I hope I'm not being a nosy. Thank you, Kurosutsu. Thank you, Mio. Thanks, Mio. Was I acting that strangely? Yeah, enough to make me worry. If you want to talk, I'm happy to listen. This is Thailand. Too many beliefs? Oh, okay. You mean you witness it? As in what? You've seen people doing it? But have you tried yourself? That's the question. That's it. Okay, bring your own towel. Perfect timing. There's actually something I want to ask you. Yeah? Michio, I wonder why she had to die. She didn't leave a note or anything, but they announced that it was a suicide. That can't be right, she would never kill herself. Michio was so happy, and always look on the bright side of things. She loved coming to school. Why do you always fake that, like, you know, face? I know she was going through some hard times, but for her to kill herself? I never got a chance to speak with her. She was often absent from school, and when she did come in, she looked depressed. You're right. And that's why everyone was so willing to accept that she committed suicide. They acted like they cared, but all they did was gossip about it. They put together little pieces of information and spread rumors like that it's the truth. Isn't that terrible? Yes, it is. I heard some of that are really awful. In the end, the only reason they are able to say stuff like that is because they aren't personally involved. It's true that she didn't get along with all her new stepdad, and her grades went down. But to say things like, how sad, no wonder she killed herself, how dare they? No, why would you do that? Well, who knows, like, you might don't want it to rain or something, right? You know? Then you do something like the Yakuza game, like, Shure Pipi, Shure Pipi. Yeah, the cult. they are like, you know, chanting. Shure Pipi. She always told me that she was okay whenever I talked with her because I was worried. She would have told me if there was something bothering her so badly, she would kill herself over it. Uh-huh. About the Raya Resurrection. Hey, Mio. You know about the Raya Resurrection, right? Yeah, it's that thing that Mr. Araishi apparently discovered and wrote an article about. I thought there's many people who don't know. He's always talking about it. Do you believe it's real? Huh? Well, it sounds a little too good to be true to me. But on the off chance that it really works, we could bring Michio back to life with it. I want to find it if there's even a slightest chance of bringing Michio back. But how will you look for it? Right, that's the thing. I won't let Michio's death be written off like this. Like, maybe she got caught up in something bad. Something bad? People have been talking about that body found in former Yasuda Gardens, right? Some are saying that this town is cursed or something. Yes, there has been a strange feeling around things recently. You know the spirit board that everyone's been doing? Where you summon a spirit and ask it whatever you want? Ah, yeah, I know it. I want to try it out. There's something I want to know. Why are you telling me this? I mean, you seem like the type to know about this stuff. Oh, I do? Yeah, you look like you're really into that occult stuff, you know? You got that kind of gloomy look. Huh, I don't know how I should feel about that. But you do know how to do it, right? Well, yes, I think I probably know a little more than most. Okay, please help me. You're my only hope. The thing you want to ask, is it? Yeah, I want to know about the truth behind Michio's death, and where the Raya Resurrection is hidden. Let's see. I don't know if getting the answer to those questions will be as easy as you hope. Please, the teachers and the police aren't any help, and there's only so much you can do alone. If there's even the slightest chance, then... well... okay, if that will make you feel better, then I'll help. Yes, thank you, Mio. Okay, then tomorrow after dark. Files updated. Okay. Case note regarding the suicide Michio Shiraishi, Komakata High School, Class 2C, cause of death, body discard Omega, died from full body blunt force trauma in an alley off South Wari Gesui Street, believed to have fallen from the roof of a nearby apartment complex. Potential motive: the deceased parents had recently remarried, and rumors among the students suggest physical abuse by her stepfather may constitute motive for suicide. Yako Sakazaki. Huh? Oh, are you awake, Yako? Yeah, what happened? You can't remember? We used the spirit board, and I suddenly heard something, like this weird voice. And then I passed out? Yes, as far as I can tell, you aren't experiencing any negative effects. I think it was just a mild shock from how sudden it was. Was everything okay with the spirit? Yep, it was almost bad, but I got it to leave. More importantly, what is that thing you have in your hand? Huh? In my hand? Whoa, what the heck is this? It looks so freaky. When did I get this? Cursed stone, the fool's procession. It's like a mask. Oh, there's so much anger and hatred held within it. It looks a little like tools that were used for ancient curses. What? That's so scary. Yako, you just said you heard a strange voice, right? Could you tell me what you heard? Anything you can recall? I think it might be connected to that object. Let's see. It felt like I was at the bottom of a dark place, then this voice felt like it was echoing in my mind. After that, it just kept shouting, "Kill them!" I see. Thank you. Yako? I think you might have exactly what you need in order to use the Rite of Resurrection. A curse with the power to take people's life and turn them into soul dregs. What? You mean this is a real curse? I know I said I wanted to use the Rite of Resurrection to bring back Michio, but why? Why me? It makes no sense. Yako, please come down and listen. Yeah. Sorry about panicking. No, it's okay. Fear is something we feel in the face of the unknown. Long ago, people would give names to phenomena that they couldn't understand in order to live with them. Oh. However, modern-day developments in science and culture have pushed for the rejection of things that can't be measured, and so the paranormal has been treated like it doesn't exist. But they've been around since a long, long time ago. If you just understand, you can see that there's nothing to be afraid of. First, calming down is the most important. Accept reality for what it is. Huh? I only really gave this stuff a shot because it was popular, but you need to have a connection with this stuff, don't you? Well, I suppose to an extent. Hey, Mio, what do I do? Where do I start? Am I cursed? Am I going to die? It's okay, I'll take care of the curse. That's why I'm here in the first place. What? Trust me. I'll take care of things, you'll be alright. Thanks. I was the one who dragged you along to do the spirit board. It's fine, you're desperate to find a way to try and help your friend. But spirit boards are dangerous. You have to take them seriously. Listening tests? That's because I'm reading everything. And is it up to your satisfactory? Am I pronouncing things correctly? You know? You just changed train. Oh, so what, from the Bangkok line to the Nonthaburi line or something? So I'm glad that you invited me. Alright, let's review everything we've learned so far and think of how to move forward. Okay. What the curse? What is this curse? Am I cursed? Well, I've only looked into it a little, but I won't quite say you're cursed. It's more like you've gained the ability to use the power of a curse. So there shouldn't be any kind of negative paranormal effect on you. The power to use a curse. Do you mean this curse stone? Yes, if the curse stone is used under certain conditions, a curse will be placed on someone, taking their life and turning it into soul dregs. Soul dregs are said to be required to enact the Rite of Resurrection. Normally, a curse is a spell that will only be usable by Onmyoji of considerable talent. I believe that curse stone makes it so that even normal people can use it. Okay. So someone like me with no knowledge could curse someone. Yes, but it's still nothing to take lightly. You could end up having redirected right at you. To tell you the truth, something unusual did happen while we were using the spirit board. It happened right around midnight, I think. This whole area seems to be under the effect of the Feast of Shadows. The Feast of Shadows? Yes, it's a type of spell that temporarily boosts the potency of the supernatural. It also has the effect of making the powers of certain curse echoes manifest more easily. Judging by its strength, I'll say it probably covers about a 3 to 4 kilometer radius. 3 to 4 kilometers, that's big enough to cover all of Sumida City. Yes, I think the Feast of the Shadows was used to cause the resentment lingering in the area to manifest as curse stones. Someone did this. But who? I don't know enough to say, but it's likely that it was done by someone who wants to uncover the rite of resurrection. Interesting. This isn't something to happen naturally. I see. Feast of the Shadows. Technique that allows one to create a field that temporarily boosts spiritual energy. In addition to amplifying spiritual energy power of a particular area, it can also be used to amplify the strength of grudges and desires tied to the area. The effectiveness of the Feast of Shadows is depending on the abilities of the user, but it's possible to limit the scope and range of the spell to such a degree that one could use it to amplify the power of even those not naturally gifted with spirit sense. Hello, Trent, and welcome. How are you doing? A cursed stone's power can only be used in this area under the influence of the Feast of the Shadows. The effects also only appears after the sun has set, by setting a limit on how they can be used, and the curses are strengthened. So the curse can't be used outside this area or during the day? Correct, but speaking of limits, to actually use a curse to kill someone, it seems that there are conditions that needs to be met. Conditions? You mean like how my curse echoes needs someone to listen to the sound it makes for 30 seconds. You know it's morning? Yes it is. Good morning to you. I know. To be honest, I don't really understand it. Like, how do I even summon the curse echo or make the sound? Do I just, like, will it? Do you mind if I try? Stop. You shouldn't be using curses so willy-nilly. Even if there are conditions that have to be met, the power to kill someone without leaving behind evidence is dangerous enough. In that sense, maybe you already have been cursed. I'm sorry that you got wrapped up in this situation even though I'm here with you. Okay, still more curse. The mysterious voice said that the curse stone is called the Fool's Procession, right? Yeah, that's from the 7 Mysteries of Honjo, right? Our school is said to be connected with a story with the same name, one of the mysteries. Right, I don't think it's a coincidence. This is just a guess, but it's possible that you were chosen because you could feel your desires for the rite of resurrection. Hey yo, Kev. Good to see ya. How you doing? Like, Nikarasu was streaming earlier, but he didn't really stream for too long. I think for only about 30 minutes, and then he went off. Not sure if he was like wasn't feeling well or something happened. But yeah, how are you doing, Kev? Yes. If this curse is real, that means I could bring back Michio if I use it, right? You didn't catch it, but you saw the notification? Yeah, it was only for a short while. You were feeling unwell, so slept for a while, now feeling better. Ah, okay. Was it because of your gum infection or something else? The rite of resurrection would be real too. Yes, that is true. But you can't do that, Yaku. But it feels like it's not the time to worry about that kind of stuff. If Michio died in an accident, then I'm sure she didn't want to die. 50-50. So had a runny nose and cold-like symptoms. Oh no. Headache as well. Well, it's either you know, the seasonal like flu, because now it's a winter for us. Or potentially, like, you know, it could be COVID, because I heard that there is COVID going around a little bit. Could be. Yeah, just gotta be careful then, you know. If the symptoms still persist, maybe like, I don't know, use one of those test kit if you still have them around and see if it's like actually COVID or it could be just flu. Yeah. What's the issue with putting a little curse on a complete stranger? I sort of feel like it would be a big deal. What's going on with you? You're not acting like yourself, Yako. You would never ever consider taking the life of another person. Is it the curse influence on you? Maybe the curse echo grudge is rubbing off on you. Will you show me it for a second? Whoa. Huh? So Mio can see, huh? Is there something inside? No, stop! Yako? Oh, I'm sorry. But it's like... I just suddenly really didn't want you to touch it. I understand, I'm sorry. But you need to give up on the right of resurrection. What? Because that's the real curse. Using resurrection as a lure, it tempts curse bearers into using their curses. You have to resist it. By the way, Kev, this is a horror visual novel, so I'm not sure if you can handle like this level of, I guess, horror. But of course, compared to the jump scares and more of like an action-based kind of horror game, it's nowhere as scary as them. Yeah. But not jump scares. There might occasionally be one or two, but it's not the excessive kind of like, you know, cheap jump scares that you normally would expect in other games. It's just that the story and the lore behind it, it's you know, it's what makes it like, I guess, scary, because it revolves around like paranormal and things like that. It's probably more like Japanese folklores and things, you know, that are similar to those kind of things. You should be able to cope. But yeah, feel free to lurk or just tune out if it's a little bit too much for you. But for the most part, it's just the story that I'm reading through now. Don't let yourself be deceived by some curse. But Michio could... What's this? I think for tonight we should get you home to rest. I'll walk you. The curse influence should subside in the morning. Okay. The curse stones, I think whoever holds it become a curse bearer. It will probably be best for me to hold on to it, but then I feel bad about forcing it on you. No, I sense a powerful force rejecting me. I don't think I'll be able to take it away. I'll have your respond. Swallow your monitor. Ah, right. Yeah, that's fine. Really? Why? If you tried separating it from you, the curse may trigger. That's how bad I sense it wants to stay with you. No way. That cursed stone might look like nothing more than an old Netsuke carving. But I can sense a powerful resentful energy from it. I don't think it's a good idea for me to even touch it. It seems like I know what I'm doing, but I don't know how to handle something this powerful. Really? This little thing? If you throw it away and someone with bad ideas pick it up, it could be bad. I think it'll be safer to avoid the risk of getting anyone else involved and have you hold on to it for now. Well, now I'm kind of freaked out. Anyways, we need to make it to daybreak. I think the curse should weaken once it's morning. I'll help you find a way to deal with it then. Okay. So there are two things you should remember. First, do not fulfill the condition while it's night. Second, should you happen to fulfill the condition, don't use the curse. So the game is effectively telling us when we are given the prompt to curse, we do not do it. Right. If this is a curse of the 7 mysteries of Honjo, then it's possible that there are others who receive curses associated with the other mysteries. Yeah, that voice also said that there are other curse bearers or whatever you call them. Not only that, apparently you can get a lot of soul tracks by killing a curse bearers. Right, that's certainly no good. Even if we have no intention of killing others with the curse, there's a chance that you might be targeted if other curse bearer finds us. We have to avoid anyone who has another of those curse. That means we should avoid people at night as much as possible. I'm sorry, but I'm telling you that you need to give up on the ride. Let's be honest, even a single cursed stone alone is too much to handle. Bringing back the dead isn't something so simple. I know how much it hurts, but please focus on just worrying about surviving tonight. Even now, we are in great danger. Okay, let's get going then, shall we? We'll take the same route we took to get here. Right. We'll be fine, right? There's no one else at school, is there? I think so. The night shift janitor shouldn't be patrolling this late at night either. Uh-oh. Ah! What's going on? Huh? What? Why did the lights go up? Meow, are you okay? Uh-oh. Meow? She's not here. What's happening? Where are you? Okay, this might be scary. Uh-oh. Ah! Wait, what? I clicked too fast. No! What is this? Huh? Oh no, 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 what's that? Get me out of here, Mio, Mio, where are you? Yakko, I'm here. Over here, can you see me? Huh? Where? I can't see anything. If I was to scream, well, I mean, like the music change, you know something scary is gonna happen, isn't it? Oh, okay, there we go. There you are, Mio. This way, over here. Be careful, your field of vision is being limited. Right. Oh dear. Ooh, we can still continue, huh? Alright. Let's continue. After Yako acquires the curse of the fool's possession, Mio tries to persuade her to give up on going after the Bride of Resurrection. The effects of other curse echoes are already appearing at the school, so the two hurry to get out of the classroom. Alright. 1 AM. So we're still inside the school trying to escape. Hey Mio, what was that just now? Could it be another curse echo different from mine? I think so, yes. We may have been discovered by another curse bearer. Oh. Huh? What's wrong? Shh. Someone's there, in that classroom. What? Something moved inside. Well... Ignore and proceed. Check it out stealthily. Let's check it. It might be the curse bearer who used that curse echo just now. If you can see who it is, it might help us decide what to do later. That's true. Okay, be careful. Well, can you see anything? Try and get a look around. Oh. Ah! Huh? Is that our homeroom teacher, Mr. Jonoichi? And the person with him, he told me from class A? What? Oh my, what's going on here? Ah! That bastard. He's at it again. I have to kill him. No, we must resist the urge. I want him to get away with this. What? The curse. I could kill him with it. No, Yako, you can't use the curse though. What's going into you? Resist it. Who's there? Is someone there? This is bad. We have to go before they see us. Kohei Jonoichi. He was seen alone with Hitomi Okuda in a classroom late at night by Yako and Mio. Okay, I think the rest I've already read. Hitomi is a rebellious student in Class 2A at Komagata High School. The rare occasion when she does show up to school, she skips all her classes and spends her time hanging out on the rooftop with her fellow troublemakers. Hitomi is regarded by the teacher as one of the worst offenders among the delinquent students attending Komagata High School. Have I read all this? No. Hitomi was a fairly ordinary student when she started high school. However, trouble at home in her first year had her take a turn for the worse. She began associating with a group of delinquents from out of school, with whom she wandered around town at night to avoid returning home. Warnings from teachers about dress code and conduct violations have fallen on deaf ears, with Hitomi going on reactionary rampage around the school with her friends, breaking windows and disrupting classes. Recently, some teachers have taken to using harsher measures and even corporal punishments to correct Hitomi's behavior, but this has only served to exacerbate the animosity between Hitomi and the school. Hitomi is widely regarded as the leader of the troublemakers at Komagata High School, but the title does not mean much to her. Okay, so she's a gangster, a delinquent. Seems like they're not coming after us. Let's hope they didn't see our face. But Yako, what came over you all of a sudden? The skirt really boss, it is not released yet? Or have I just not found it? Good question. Let me just have a quick look and see. Impact. And you're looking at ensnaring gaze, isn't it? That's from the tenebrous papilla. We do have that boss, I'm pretty sure. Wait, no. Oh, I think it's not then. Maybe, yeah, I think it's like another, like, boss for the Ascension. Yeah, there is like a question mark. Alright. Tenebrous papilla is just another of the item that you would use as part of her Ascension. Yeah, you're right. So we can't prepare for that, but, you know, at least we can prepare for her talents, all the other materials that she uses, like I think even the flower thing. What's it called? Sky Split Gem Bloom in the newer, like, Natlan region. Yeah, I wouldn't have a clue. I think I'm pretty sure that's like a new boss, probably associated with, like, you know, the quest or something. Actually, no. Usually those world bosses are not associated with any quest, are they? Yeah, they just happen to be around the area or something. So yeah, no, that is not out yet. Sorry. Thanks for stopping me. It's like this uncontrollable rage suddenly well up inside me. I wonder what's gotten into me. I can barely even remember what happened. I'm really sorry. I do think it's partly the curse's influence on you, but we certainly saw something shocking. My heart is still pounding. Perhaps, like, if you have, like, resins to spare, you can start farming for the artifacts. You know, that is always the one that takes the longest. If you have already got everything else prepared, then, yeah. Like, artifacts would be the one that is sort of like an ongoing grind for new characters always. Especially for DPS, it's always the hardest because you want to, you know, get the right pieces. Unless you use the Sanctifying Unction to create the pieces with the two substats. I think those will probably guarantees you to have, like, I think at least 1 or 2 rolls on the crit stats that you pick, isn't it? I think. Yeah, I think that's how it works now. But those are very limited, so you still have to be, like, you know, a little bit careful. Extracting the pieces or making the pieces for it. I probably would just restrict to using it for like say like an on-set goblet for whichever character that you really want to build, because that way you would potentially save you from, yeah, because normally you would just use like an offset piece for the goblet more often than not, because that is the one that is always hardest to get the right like main stat. I'm a little surprised, you know, he told me from Class A. She tends to stand out a lot. Gotcha, well, she certainly does dress like a delinquent, though she barely shows up to school. Haven't got to the artifacts yet. Oh yeah, good luck. Uh-oh, there's a face behind. But could Mr. Jonoichi Hitomi really be a curse bearer? See the face behind? I don't know, but we should be careful just in case. It's definitely one of the curse bearer. Yako? Huh? When I give the signal, run. Go straight for the entrance. Don't look back, no matter what. Huh? Why? Did something happen? Something happened, didn't it? What about you, Mio? I'll be fine. We'll meet outside the school gates. If I'm not there in 10 minutes, go straight home, okay? Okay, go! Right. She's finding a way to stop. I guess the spirit. Don't look back, don't look back. Usually you're lacking all the other material for moves. Oh, is it because you don't usually like go and collect them in the overworld? Now I usually have a habit of collecting all the materials, even though like I might not need them necessarily, because you just never know. Do like wow, the character that comes out might just need them. You know, usually I'll have like at least a good 100 or so like pieces for each of those materials, like from the overworld, in reserve just in case if I ever need to use them. I think it's because you're 100% the area and just doing it daily. Ah, right. Yeah. I guess I do take the exploration a little bit more seriously than you. Because usually you'll only catch up like when you really have the time, right? Yeah. I guess, you know, what are the things that I set out to do whenever like a new patch drop? I would just, you know, go at it, trying to do all the exploration as soon as possible. Because if I leave it to do like a while later, you just don't really feel motivated, you know. It's hard to like, get back to it once you stop. Let's see, to get to the gates, I go by the gym and... Oh, okay, can look around. Huh? What are you doing, Mist? Eek! Oh, the janitor. You shouldn't be here this late. Don't you know what time is it? Oh, Mr. Ashimiya. Well, if it isn't little Yako. Anyway, student ain't supposed to be outside playing around at night. Makoto Ashimiya. Makoto was the janitor at Komakata High School. His predecessor was nearing retirement, so he began working as his replacement about 6 months ago. Makoto was popular among students for his friendly and caring nature, going so far as to remember the names and faces of all those attending the school. He is affectionately known as Old Man Ashimiya. Although he appears to be a simple, amiable man, Makoto's occasional shrewd remarks have led to speculation among students that he may have led a far more interesting life than it seems. Whatever the truth may be, he will be remembered as one of the 7 mysteries of Komakata High School for some time to come. Okay, so he potentially could be a curse bearer as well? Because we don't know. I know you're rough around the edges, but I didn't take you for one to act out like this. I'm not acting out. What about you? Should you be smoking on school grounds? Ah, well, it ain't lit, so it's alright. It's, you know, an accessory. Hey, don't go changing the subject. That's just not letting my gut down with you. So, why are you here so late? Well, the truth is I forgot something in my classroom. Again? You sure are a piece of work. Huh? But you don't have Nothing with you. Oh. Wait, you do? What's that in your hand? Huh? Well, this is what I forgot. I got it from my grandpa. It's really important to me. Girls these days sure have weird taste. Well, okay. Better head straight home if you're done. I won't tell on you. No, wait. I can't let you walk home alone this late. Alright. Wait just a little. I'll hurry and lock things up. Ah, but... worry about Mio. Actually, a friend of mine is still inside. I think they'll be here soon. That's so. Who's your friend? My classmate, Mio Kurosutsu. Ah, that transfer student. Breaking school rules already, huh? Didn't take her for the time. No, I was the one who dragged her here. Well, whatever, I'll go take a look. It'll be safer if you go home together. Oh, right. She's in the first floor hallways. Be careful though, you don't know what may be there. That's just supposed to mean first floor, yeah, I'll be right back. Not sure if that was the right choice. You should have just leave. Okay, I'm just waiting at the entrance. She's late. I've been waiting for 20 or 30 minutes, but there's no sign of her. I'm starting to get worried. I'm going to take a look. Uh-oh. This might be bad. This might be bad. Mio, are you there? Yeah, Mio said like just go without her. Uh-oh. Huh? Eek! What? Mio, what happened? Where did I go wrong this time? Ah, it's my fault. It's all my fault. I left her alone with a curse bearer. Mio. I'm sorry, the truth is, uh-oh, did I die also? I might have to replay because I made the wrong mistake, the wrong choices there. Yep. Witness the death of Yako Sakazaki. My. Yeah, this is always the same. Someone who you must not be trusted. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? If so, you may choose to withhold important information from that person. Fear not, you may try as many times as you like. Okay. Yeah, just a game way of telling you you made the wrong choice. Go home alone without checking. Alright, Mr. Genoichi was actually looking for you inside the main building. What's it? He's here right now? What's he thinking? I don't know, he was in class 3B on the second floor just a bit ago. Well, I suppose that means I can't be locking up yet. Second floor, you said. I'll go take a peek. Be back in a jiff. My house is really close by. I'll be fine on my own. Really? That's so. Ah, the snack shop, right? Suppose you'll be fine then. Be careful now you're here. Stay on the big well-lit streets. If something happens, shout fire. Okay, you worry too much. Well, we wouldn't want to be losing any more students. Though I imagine you know that better than anyone. Yes, you're right. Mia was late. I've been waiting for 20 or 30 minutes. There's no sign of her. Huh? There's someone coming down the road. Oh, hey, it's the other guy. We'll be back. Okay. Stay safe, PJ. Oh no, a teacher. It's Mr. Araishi. He's looking on edge. I wonder what he's doing. Wait, he's the one who discovered the rite of resurrection. It won't be strange for him to be involved with the curses. I wonder if he has a cursed stone. What do I do? But it's way past the 10 minutes Mio said she'll be here by now. I managed to escape. I can't let that go to waste. I need to get out of here before anyone sees me. Okay. Yeah, goes home. Ah, I'm home. Thank goodness. I don't think the walk has ever felt so long. Nobody will be able to use the curse once it's light outside. I need to go look for Mio as soon as it's morning. But for now, I need some rest. I'm guessing Mio's fate is already sealed. Complete the Yako branch of chapter 1. Oh. What if I resume? Start from the beginning, see? Shikima's mansion reception room. What if I ignore the call? Yeah, I've already seen all these, so... Terrified of someone who already died. Is that what he meant by a curse? What if I do nothing? There's nothing new here. Janitor. Oh. A little different after 20 years. Wait. Hang on a minute. Is it him? Don't know. Excuse me? Huh? Oh, that's new. This woman! If I had decided to show up. It's been a while since someone spooked me like that. Where did she come from? It's like she appeared out of nowhere. I didn't mean to startle you. I'm terribly sorry if I gotten the wrong people, but would you happen to be the curse bearers? Huh. Curse bearers? What's that then? You mean someone who's gathering souls for the Rite of Resurrection? You have heard of the Rite of Resurrection, haven't you? Everybody is talking about it. Color me intrigued. Care to tell me more, Miss? What was your name again? Oh, Selemi, I'm Ayame Tono. Finally, we got a introduction. Tono Ayame. She certainly had no reservation telling us about the Rite of Resurrection. If we were keeping an eye on her, she could be trouble. She says her name is Ayame. I guess she's around 20. She must be brave walking around alone this late, or maybe there's more to it. There's more to the Rite of Resurrection than meets the eyes, you know. So the best way to collect souls track is to kill other curse bearer. And that's about the size of it. I hope it wasn't too much to follow. No, I think I got the gist. Funny old world we live in, huh? So are you saying you're one of the curse bearers? No, well, not quite. It's complicated. I'm not, but Yutaro is. Yutaro? Is that your boyfriend? Oh heavens no, just a friend. His full name is Yutaro Namigaki. Well, I suppose you could say partner in crimes. Funny way of putting it. He's hiding it well, but I can sense that he's got his guard up. Could there be more to this girl than meets the eyes? I should ask her what her deal is. Okay. Yutaro Namikaki. So where is this Yutaro now? Well, about that, he's not actually a curse bearer anymore. He's more like a former curse bearer. Former? Also, I don't really know the details myself, but apparently he lost his curse stone. Typical, right? He made such a show for being a top student only to flunk where it counts. So now I'm out here looking for curse bearers myself, if you want something done right. He lost it. How did he do that? I wasn't with him at the time, so I don't know exactly what happened. All I know is that he came back saying he didn't have it anymore. Although, well, it's strange that you probe into that of all things. I'm just a curious sort, that's all. Sorry if it's a touchy subject. Oh, I don't mind. I don't particularly care about keeping it a secret. Because the inspector confiscated it. And valuable brooches. So anyway, mind if I ask you why why you thought I was a curse bearer? Oh, Dad, I'm terribly sorry I was so rude. I saw the two of you out late at night and I suppose I made assumptions. Gotcha, sorry if we gave you the wrong idea. Oh, interest, what was your plan if we did turn out to be the curse bearers? Great question, and the answer is, I was going to ask you very nicely for your curse stones. You thought we have given them to you, just like that? Well, maybe not, but you know what they say, you never know until you ask. You must really love your boyfriend if you're willing to try something that risky. Oh goodness, no, we're just friends. My life doesn't revolve around him, you know. Friend zone. So, what are you trying to do with this resurrection? Well, Yutaro has his own plan all laid out. I don't know if I can get behind it though. It seems, how do I put it, self-centered? I mean, if you got a chance to resurrect the dead, it would be a waste not to use it on someone that really matters, right? So I was planning to steal his curse stone at the last second and use it for myself. Well, until he lost it anyway. Oh, but don't tell Yutaro I was going to do that, okay? I don't think he'll be happy to hear it. Of course, keeping secret is my business. My, aren't you dashing? Yutaro can be a little irrational sometimes, so I have to keep a level head on my shoulder. Anyway, you aren't curse bearer, so I'm just bothering you, aren't I? Please, ignore me. Sounds like you really have your heart set on this ride. What were you hoping to use it on? Do you promise you won't laugh? Cross my heart. Well then, let me tell you my master plan. Prepare to be amazed. I'm an art student, you see. Wood block prints are my specialty. Ukiyo-e in particular. Ukiyo-e? Huh, you must be a cultured lady. Really, do you think so? Everybody says it's a strange interest for a girl to have. You know, people often think of ukiyo-e as some inaccessible high-class art form, but that's actually totally untrue. Back in Edo period, it was the art for the masses, amusement for the common people. So when you think about it, we feel exactly the same thrills from every brushstrokes as they did back then. Isn't that fascinating? Huh, yeah, I guess. And as far as I'm concerned, the undisputed king of ukiyo-e is the one and only Hokusai. Have you heard of him? Sure I have, he's famous. Didn't he live somewhere around here back in the Edo period? That's right, you're just as knowledgeable as you look. His 36 views of Mount Fuji are so iconic, they are the only works of his most people know. But Hokusai was so much more than just mountains and waves. That's only the teeny tiny tip of a veritable iceberg of work. I've gotta admit, I've only really known him from those landscapes myself. So it's like this picture. Oh, don't worry about it, anyone can learn. When Hokusai died at the age of 90, he left behind over 30,000 drawings. That's multiple drawings a day for 80 years. Amazing, right? So he kept on drawing right up into his old age, huh? Impressive. But even in his final years, he was never satisfied with his own works. His dying words were, should Heaven afford me but 5 more years. I shall finally become a true artist. Even on his deathbed, he still thought he had more to learn. He was already the great painter and artist of his era. Who knows what he could have done with more time? Well, that's what I want to find out. What are you saying? Besides, he's always said he wanted to move out of 100 house, but he only made it to 93. Isn't that just tragic? Oh no, nuh-uh. No way this is going where I think it's going. Imagine the masterpiece you could create with modern technique. I feel all dizzy just thinking about it. You've gotta be kidding me. So if I understand correctly, you want to use the rite of resurrection to... That's right, I want to bring Hokusai back to life. Well, that's certainly a novel idea. That's what she used it on? What a waste. Alright, thanks for the hydrate. This piece of art. There you have this in Animal Crossing as well. Painting by Katsushika Hokusai. 36 view of Mount Fuji. The Great Wave of Kanagawa. A master ukiyo-e artist, 1760 to 1849. Hokusai was active during the late Edo period, considered to be the golden age of ukiyo-e in Japan. Born in Honjo, Hokusai spent most of his time in the area now known as Sumida City. Among his most famous works are the 36 Views of Mount Fuji and the Hokusai manga. Hokusai was a prolific artist from a young age and has left behind a wide variety of work, producing an estimated 30,000 pieces during his lifetime. Though the general popularity of ukiyo-e declined during the Meiji period, Hokusai remained a core figure at the center of the Japanese movement, providing inspiration for countless artists around the globe. Despite his fame, Hokusai himself was said to be rather indifferent to money or decorum, and lived a life that quite appropriately resembled that of the whimsical and otherworldly scenes often depicted in ukiyo-e. Though he went by many names, in his later years he took on the title of Gakkyo Rojinmanji, or the old mad painter. Hokusai lived to be 90 years old and never lost his passion for arts. Oh gosh, is that the time? I should be going. I need to get my hands on the curse bearer before daybreak. Sorry for flagging you down out of the blue like that. Best of luck. And she just disappeared. So Yamumoke Yotaro no Mikaki. Her love of Katsushika Hokusai is so great that she wishes to resurrect him in the rite of resurrection. Ayame is a clever but calculating university student who only has time for her own interests. She is making the best of a recent boom in the popularity of female university students, incited by their appearance across TV commercials and TV radio programs. Ayame is content to ride this trend so long as it allows her to get her hands on whatever she needs and wants in life. Recently, Ayame figured out that older men will fall for her if she acts a little stupid. She was approached by Yutaro Namigaki in town, and although she was not attracted to him, agreed to date him because his family seemed rich. However, she does not think much of him as a human being and is beginning to grow bored of their relationship. Well, there goes trouble. If you're going after curse stones, we should keep an eye on her. 2, if you can. Why do you say that? Before she left, she wished us best of luck. She got at least an inkling that we are curse bearer. Why? There's a good chance we'll clash sooner or later. We are after the same thing, after all. You head back to the mansion, ma'am. I think I'll tell her for a while. Okay, so there is continuation of the story. interesting. 10 o'clock. Okay, I can go on for a little bit more, I guess. Haruye has received multiple reports about other suspected curse bearers. Although concerned about Ayame Tono, who is apparently also after the curse stones, she entrusts Richter to continue his investigation. Oh, 3 AM. Okay. Shikima mentioned. Back here again. I left Richter to continue looking for curse bearers, and came home alone. I can hear the wind rustling in the trees. The old Shikima mansion. We rebuilt it here after the Great Kanto earthquake. It always stayed the same all these years, even the war didn't touch it. I never liked it growing up. I always wanted to live somewhere more modern. Shikima residence. Once a warrior clan with a mansion in Honjo. Now a dynasty of police officials, the Shikima family is of one considerable repute. The family estate was originally located some distance from the city, but the Great Kanto earthquake of 1923 forced them to rebuild in a new location. The Shikima mansion was at one time a bustling place where members of the social elite mingled. 1 year ago, however, the head of the house was struck with a sudden melancholy, and ever since their mansion has stood silent as the grave. Mockingbird. Okay. Will this really be enough to gather the soul drags I need? What if nobody uses any more curse? I'll lose my chance to bring him back. Okay. That is empty. Guess we'll just go in then. Oh, okay. Complete Haruye branch now. Okay. So now we continue this one too, huh? A threatening phone call. After persuading Araishi, the curse bearer of the ever-burning lantern, to give up his stone, Tsutsumi and Erio have attained 3 curse stones in total. They continue their investigation of the town in search of the remaining curse bearers. Etsuo Tsutsumi wrote. Well, with this, we'll have visited every place connected to the 7 mysteries. This is the last spot, huh? And we got nothing to show for it. Even though every last location looks suspect from top to bottom. Maybe we came at the wrong time. There might not have been any curse bearers around. Sounds like we'll need to do another round before morning comes then. Or maybe someone's been observing our movement. What? No way. It's just a thought. Either way, we should check out this last place. Let's hope we finally get a lead. Where are we? Kinshibori. Whoa, 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 what the hell is this? Is he dead? Damn it, we were too late. Was this a curse too? Hang on, I'm going to call this in. I'll leave it to you. I'm gonna take a look around. Boss, bad news. What is it? Another mysterious death just reported in the area just now. The medical unit and forensic team are on their way, but it'll be a while before they arrive. Ah, that is bad news, so they got someone else. You think this is the work of a curse bearer? With suspicious death popping up one another after another, we have to assume it is. Shit, guess we'll be stuck waiting around for a while. Huh? Boss, the phone is ringing. Check the surrounding area. There were no signs of a curse barrel or any curse echoes around. The ringing of the phone is the only sound cutting through the quiet park. You seem distracted by the phone. Boss, the phone. What about it? It's ringing. It sure is. Aren't you going to pick it up? Huh? Why would I? Why wouldn't you? It's super suspicious. A young man in his 20s killed in cold blood. He's definitely dead, but I can't quite discern the cause from what I've seen. Alright, Kev, no worries. Thanks for dropping by, and yeah, hope you recover soon, and have a good night. I'll see you next time. There are no obvious external wounds, but what is that leaking from his mouth? Water? What's this? There's something stuck to the side of the phone. Come on, boss, that's not what we are supposed to be searching for. Ah. Okay. Let's see. Well, we better go check it out. You're right, but be careful, it could be a curse. Hey, I said we. You expect me to go alone? You're the one who's tough against this stuff. Don't worry, boss, you can do it. Go on now. Damn it. Hello? Kinshibari Park phone booth? Evening, Detective Sutsumi. How's things looking out there? Who is this? I finally got him, the real deal, Detective Tetsuo Sutsumi himself. Ah wait, that's Chief Inspector Sutsumi now, isn't it? Come a long way since we last met. I asked you to identify yourself. Man, have you forgotten already, after all the time we spent together? What a time that was, as I recall. I gave you quite the runaround. Wait, is this... Fumichika Nejima? What? Did you say Fumichika Nejima? Like the one from the Nejima murders? Ding ding ding, you got it. Had a feeling that the great Chief Tsutsumi would remember me. I spent 20 long years in a cell thanks to you. That shit was not easy. You should be thanking me. Should have given you plenty of time to think and atone for your sin. That it did. I've repented. My conscience is clean as a whistle. Bullshit, 20 years in prison doesn't even begin to make up for the shit you did. I don't know about that. After all, the justice system was gracious enough to grant me parole. What? If this is the real Fumichika Nejima, he'll still have a grudge against me for arresting him. So is this payback? Damn it. What is your goal? Now, you gotta understand. I've repented, seen the light, been a good boy since I was granted parole. I even got myself a job. I've been real serious about walking the right path. Well, that's very nice, keep it up. But it was no good. When the opportunity arose, it was impossible to hold myself back. I knew I had to give you a little token of thanks, or I'll never truly be able to have a fresh start. Do you get what I'm saying? No thanks, I don't need anything. No need to do all that for me. Just try to live a quiet life. Oh, it's no hassle. No hassle at all. It would be all too easy to just kill you, to tear you apart. But that wouldn't be very satisfying. Certainly not after 20 fucking years of waiting. That's a long time to nurture a grudge. You fucking bet it is. I let it gnaw at me, grow inside of me. I thought of nothing else. All that time I played model prisoner and dealt the harassment those assholes guards threw at me. I did it all for you. To serve me, so please just accept my deepest and most sincere feelings. Sorry, but I'm afraid I don't feel the same way about you. Shut the fuck up. That attitude of yours is why I'm saving you for last. How do you know where I am? That's my favorite part. The sound of confusion in your voice. It is to die for. This is delicious. I can't get enough. I'm not telling you shit. Have fun wrecking your tiny little brain for it. To go. What are you planning? Whatever it is, bring it on. I'm not running away. I just told you I'm not coming for you yet. Pay attention when people talk, shithead. You see, this time, I want to see you on your knees, weeping in despair, begging me for mercy. Oh no, I'm sorry, dear Nejima. Just forgive me, I won't do it again. Shut the fuck up, this is exactly why I always hated you so fucking much. It was worth a shot. You really think that would sate me, asshole? You must be crazy. Well then, we're both crazy. We got so much in common, we should be friends. Enjoy cracking your jokes while you still can. I'm going to kill everyone you care about. One by one, till there's no one left. Sorry to disappoint, but I'm a lone wolf. I don't have anyone like that in my life. Boss, what about me? Oh wait, are you just trying to protect me? There's not a single person you care about? I wonder what your sweet daughter would think if she were to hear that. Don't you fucking dare, I'm warning you. Oh, very nice, that's more like it. She's living all on her own now, isn't she? Attending university and all, such a good girl. Oh my, don't tell me that she just happens to live in Honjo. What? She does? No, forget it. This isn't funny, asshole. I'm going to find you and make you pay. I love it. Keep going. I want to hear you lose your mind. It's music to my ears. Fuck you. Guess I could give you a little hint. Go on. Well, you see, I have the one-sided reed. Huh? Tsusumi, you have the evergreen beach, yeah? Nejima, you're a curse bearer? You are using the power of the curse. Indeed, and what a peculiar curse it is. Well, that's where my hints end. Welcome back, PJ. This is getting spicy. God damn it, the curse echo couldn't have fallen into worse hands. So go. One more thing we should discuss. With Burger King, ooh, very nice. So you're dining with the king, not the clown today. That's the high school gang. Oh, that part of the story ended actually. So what happened was, after that ended, because I escaped from the school, right? I think that's when you left, just now. I went back and replayed the bit where the fire lady was talking to the Michael Jackson detective at the bridge. Because now we have gathered more information, so a different scene play out at the end, because I wasn't able to progress from there last time when I played. So you know that girl that was together with the other guy with the one that killed with sound or voice? Yeah, that girl showed up and we talked to her. So yeah, we had to see what happened, then you can check the ward later or something. So yeah, after we talked to her, she gave us a little bit more info about like what she's trying to do and all that. Then now we allowed to continue in this detective's path. In fact, it's the most important thing. I thought you were finally going to shut up. I'm already sick of you, so I'll pass. Oh, but you don't want to miss this. It's the main course. I could just go after your daughter, but something tells me you get bored. No, I'm good. You got me real fired up. You're in my head. Well done. But this is a gift tailor-made for you. I'm going to kill all the people you swore to protect. Every last person living here. You could. Oh, but with this curse of mine, I can't. I'll give you until dusk. By then, I could probably get a couple hundred people or so. And it will all be your fault. Oh, it must be so hard to know that they'll all die because of you. So tragic. It must be tearing you apart. So yes, this is like one of the bad guys. Enjoying your burger? Which burger did you get today? Don't fuck with me. There's no way an amateur like you could pull off a curse that strong. Unfortunately for you, I absolutely can. My curse stone is a particularly strong one, which means I can have my fun without needing to hold back one bit. Whopper something? Is that like the special burger that they have right now? It's almost like the Feast of Shadows was cast just for me. Oh yeah, that's the spell that was cast by someone which we don't know. Normal? So just a regular Whopper? Okay. And you added cheese. So what? Extra cheese? So cheesy. You're surprisingly well informed about this. Who was it that tipped you off? Who knows? And how about I kill myself first and ruin all your fun, huh? What about that, asshole? Idiot, you think I'll call it off just because you were dead? There's no running away for you. Ugh. I'll find you. I won't let you get away with this, Nejima. You've got 12 hours. Do you really think your paltry little organization will be able to make a dent in my plans? Oh, the sacrifices made will be heavy. I can't wait to see you sobbing with regrets. And I'll even have enough soul dredge to pull off the rite of resurrection. How splendid. Wait, Nejima, you're after the... Anyway, see you around. Bye-bye now. Okay, that's interesting. So you finally have someone that is like pretty evil. Boss! Ariel, did you catch all that? Nejima, what is he planning? Who knows? For now, we need to find him and get him into custody, send word to the HQ. But the fact that the 7 mysteries are wrapped up in this is gonna make things tricky. You mean the Nejima being a curse bearer? Just our luck, really. It couldn't have been a worse guy. The prologue guy, yeah. But funny though, I thought he died somewhere else. How come he's back here in the park? Or did I remember it wrongly? I thought he died somewhere else, wasn't it? He died at the school, I think. Then how come he's here? I have a feeling that there's probably like multiple timelines happening at the same time. I don't know, it's just my hunch anyway. Because you know why? Visual novel tends to be that way. It's like different timelines like going around, that kind of thing. Maybe that woman also bear the curse? The prologue woman? Yeah, I think so. But I don't know if she'll be playable though, that's the thing. Because I feel like not everyone in this story will be like a playable character. Or I could be wrong. They might be playable later. Because now it's just like chapter 1. Sounds like his curse will be able to kill a lot of people at once. I like to avoid getting our investigators caught up in the crossfire. We'll use them to find out where he is, but then we're going in alone. We should try to collect as many curse stones as before we can then. Let's hurry. Aye, boss. Yep, I think that's the end of chapter 1, see? It's almost daytime already. Later. It was reported that a total of 3 suspicious deaths were discovered that night. Nejima's threat, along with the curses, were kept secret from the general public. However, the Honjo serial killing still made international headlines following the death of the police officer Hajime Yoshimi. At Susumi's request, a large-scale investigation was launched into Fumichika's Nejima's whereabouts. Susumi and Edio themselves spent the rest of the night looking for the curse bearers in the area, but their search ended in vain. And with that, the curtain closed on that cursed night. 12 hours to sunset. Okay, so now it's like the following day. Complete Susumi's branch of chapter 1. Yep. See, like, because this screen is not lit up, right? We can't continue yet until we do all the other ones. Yeah. Shall we continue the detective or the high school girl? Failure to escape. Successful getaway. So there are a lot of different paths that we can discover then. Yeah, interesting. I don't know. I wonder if we kill people here, would that make any difference? Sorting things out. Yeah, let's continue the detective. Hajime Yoshimi's death, Nejima's threat of mass murder, the problem just pile up. Putting the detective goals of collecting all the curse stones in jeopardy, Suzumi leaves area to handle the investigation while he catches a quick break. Ah, so now it's in the morning, 9 AM. Sorry for the wait, boss, but I managed to gather some information. Took you long enough. He's been up all night gathering information. Must be nice to be young and have that kind of energy, but I'm glad to have you on my side. It gave me a chance to rest up. Forensics has finished their investigation and the body has been carried away. And that said, we're still closing the park for the public, at least for the time being. This place was really giving me the creeps last night, but it looks pretty normal now with the sun out. Things at the station were pretty hectic, but I managed to get some info. Let me fill you in. Thanks, the floor is yours. Wait, hang on. Well, we got ourselves quite a mess. Strange death popping out all over the place that may or may not have something to do with the curses. We also need to keep looking into Yoshimi and Nejima. But now we better start following up on the field leads we got. Guess I better see what areas I found out. Serial killing. A total of 3 mysterious deaths were confirmed in the area, including the one in this park. So let's start with that one. The young man we found here. He's been identified as Shogo Okie, 25 years old, a regular office worker who works around here. He died of asphyxiation due to water in the lungs. He drowned. Okay, so that's one of the curse then. He drowned in the middle of the park? That's not possible. It's gotta be a curse we're dealing with here. About that, boss, isn't this park associated with one of the 7 mysteries too? Ooh. Which one is it again? Kinshibori, right? Kinshibori. The Whispering Canal. That's right, the Whispering Canal. It does seem like there's a link between the canal and death by drowning, don't you think? Sharp thinking, Adil. You're starting to get the hang of this. So let's assume they are related. What's next? Before that, the body of a woman was found behind a residential complex in Kamezawa. The victim has been identified as Tawako Hayashi, 29 years old. She was an office worker who lived on her own in the area. As for the cause of death, well, yes. The entirety of her body was crushed by some kind of strong external force. No murder weapon was discovered in the area, but considering the way she was found, we're looking for something large, flat and heavy that could have crushed her in one fell swoop. Hang on, are you saying she was stepped on? What, foot washing? Killed by crushing one who hears the command wash. Yep, I think it's this one. Foot washing. Exactly, crushing is the foot washing mansion's modus operandi. The place the body was discovered is also known to be related to 7 mysteries. Then, is this Namikaki's doing? Shit, I knew he would use it. Judging by the amount of soul dredge, the victim was just a regular person, not a curse bearer. Yes, we should report this to Paranormal Affairs. Got it, and as for the third victim, he was identified as Kohei Jonoichi, 32, a teacher at Komagata High. He was found in the school's courtyard. Cause of death appears to be external trauma from a fall or heavy blow. The impact crushed his arms and legs. Since he was found in the middle of the courtyard, he couldn't have fallen from the gymnasium or the main building. Teacher dying at school. And not just any school. Komokata houses one of the 7 mysteries. Oh. Is it the Fool's Processions? I remember. Daimyo. Kills by Fatal One. She fell from the tower, yeah. The possession of the Fool. Right, it's where the Fool's possession is supposed to be. It's too big of a coincidence. We can't rule out the possibility that this death was also the work of a curse. So they're all killed by different curses. I see. Either way, it seems all 3 victims can be tied to the 7 mysteries. There's probably a curse bearer at the center of it all, pulling the strings. But you've got a point. All these strange deaths do point in one direction. That's right, and Hajime's case wasn't all that different either. He also died of mysterious causes in a place connected to the 7 mysteries. Problem is that the timing doesn't match up. He died before the curses were activated. Could he have been hit by a different curse, one that didn't have anything to do with the 7 mysteries? Huh, that's a thought, but if that were the case, we'd be dealing with a powerful practitioner, one who could pull off a curse like that before using a curse stone. There aren't many people in this day and age who could do something like that. Oh really? I see. I don't know that too much about that stuff. I'll be more surprised if you did. At the moment, we only know the identity of the 4 curse bearers, you included. Yutaro Namigaki at the foot washing mansion, and Hideki Araishi at the ever-burning lantern. We got both of their curse stones. And then there's Nechima, who claims he has the one-sided reed. Yeah, that's about sums it up. Known curse bearer. So those 2 are given to him. One-sided reed. Off one-sided. The children together, there he goes. We better figure out who the remaining 5 guys are. Quick. How should we go about looking for them? There's no point in searching blindly without a lead. Let's focus on other things for now. Tracking down Nejima may lead us to the other curse bearers too. Either way, he should be our top priority. He could do some real damage if we don't get him. I also want to look a little more into Yoshimi. I got a feeling there's some connection there. Aye boss, sounds like we got our work cut out for us. I asked around Sumida's Community Safety Bureau, where Yoshimi was stationed. It seems that he was investigating the apparent suicide of a girl named Michiyo Shiraishi. Ah yeah, heard about that. He was trying to determine whether it really was a suicide, looking into the height of the building, the force of the impact, her wounds, all that. He must have suspected some kind of foul play, cause he ordered a full investigation. But he already been deemed a suicide and his superior tells him not to go stirring things up. Huh, what was the evidence? Well, according to the report I found on his desk last night, the body was found at the foot of the building, a ways away from the road. There was no evidence of vehicular collision, so it was ruled as a suicide, but he thought there was more of it. Yes, a truck or other flat-faced vehicle traveling at high speed could have inflicted similar damage. In other words, sometimes a traffic accident can look an awful lot like a fall. So there is a chance that it wasn't a suicide. But what a terrible way to go. There were no brake marks on the road, meaning it could have been a hit and run. The vehicle would have hit her without slowing down at all. This is turning into quite the grisly case. But the vehicle couldn't have come out from a collision like that unscathed. Exactly, so I asked the traffic bureau to keep an eye out for any vehicles with frontal damage. But I haven't heard back from them yet. I don't think they are looking very good. So we got no proof. With that said, if it was a traffic accident rather than a suicide, it's possible that someone silenced Yoshimi because he was on the verge of discovering the truth. That's true. You think the driver is the one who did him in? Not quite. Yoshimi had already talked to forensics and the traffic bureau, right? His death wouldn't have covered things up. You're right on that. Even if the suicide was a cover-up for a hit and run, it doesn't seem like enough reason to kill a cop. Oh, that's right. Unrelated, but I got something else too. I managed to get hold of Michiyo Shiraishi's address. Yoshimi went there a bunch over the course of his investigation. Might be a good idea for us to drop by. Good thinking. Hopefully they will give us some more leads. Alright, let's move on to the next topic. HQ has mobilized a search unit for Nejima, but so far we haven't received any words. Guessing he wasn't at home or at work. About that, apparently he vacated his last known address a week ago. You're serious? So we have no idea where he lives. It gets worse. I checked in with the factory he was working at. They told me he was only there for a month up before he quit. Hold on a second, you're telling me nobody caught that? Well, I had the same thought, so I spoke to his probation officer. Turns out he's been doing house visits and interviews but never bothered checking on his workplace. He also said he lost track of Nejima when he moved to a new place. Sheesh, that's just sloppy. I heard that they're giving parole to just about anyone these days because they're running out of room in the prison. Which also means that there aren't enough probation officers to go around. Dude's probably overworked. So Nejima got the fuck about unsupervised, goddammit. That asshole is annoyingly good at faking remorse or insanity, whatever the situation calls for. Back when I arrested him all those years ago, just talking to him left a bad taste in my mouth. He's probably hiding under a false name, which will make it hard to track him down. That will explain why he so brazenly made contact. That asshole he's mocking us. Well, for now, the paperwork to circulate his name and mugshot is being filled. It's gonna take way too long. We only have until dusk. Well, looking at this death, seems like many of the curse bearers acted last night, but we can't rule out that there were more killings from which the bodies haven't been found. Yikes, I haven't thought of that. But there is one silver lining. Judging by my own curse stone, it seems that the curses can't be activated while the sun is out. Oh, so that's great news, so basically we are safe during the daytime. Exactly, it's also likely why Nejima gave us till dusk. And he must have known the curse stone couldn't be used during the day. Either way, we got till nightfall to settle this. It's time we flush out the other curse bearers. Aye, boss, let's do this. Remember the girl Yoshimi met with the lady the day he died? One Hitomi Okuda. Community safety didn't have any contact information for her on hand. Not even an address. Well, they had her parents' information, but when I called, they said they haven't heard from her in a month. Lots of family issues from the sound of it. They even said they didn't want anything to do with her anymore. That said, she still goes to school once in a while, so we might be able to find her there. Not sure we really have the time for a stakeout right now. But she could be a key witness. Can't we have community safety track her down for us? We can ask, but it might be tricky to get it done today. For starter, Komagata High School is closed today. Ah, because of the teacher that died? That's right. Alright, but if it's not something we can do today, we may have to forget about it. Let's move on then. Got some information about Yoshimi's fiancée from Community Safety. Her name is Mayu Chozawa, 27 years old. She works as a beautician in the area. Look, I even managed to get a picture of her. She sure is a beauty. But... oh boy, here it comes. But what? Community Safety hasn't been able to contact her since Yoshimi died. Not by phone or her house. In other words, no response. That silence. There it is. Can't things just be easy for once? Mayu Chozawa. It's a petition and the fiancé of Hajime Yoshimi, police officer Sunina. Okay. It's definitely starting to look suspect. A crime for passion, perhaps? It is very common for people to be killed by a lover or spouse. But Yoshimia was well liked, so they've been together for over 10 years. You never know, things could be different behind the closed doors. I guess so. But we'll have to consider the opposite scenario too. It could be that the same person who was out for Yoshimi is after his fiancée as well. She could be in danger. You're right. Either way, she's important to the case. HQ already has people looking for her. But you know as soon as she's found. Speaking of Nejima, yeah? Do you manage to reach your daughter? It'd be best to put her into protective custody as soon as possible. Not yet, I can't reach her. They called, but she's not picking up. Wasn't home when they went to the house either. That's not good. Does it mean she never came home? And why weren't you the one trying to reach her? Shut up, I don't have her contact info. Damn, she really doesn't trust you, huh? Either way, I told her mother that it was an emergency and if you send an officer to her, find her and get her to safety. She was real reluctant, but I got her to agree. Guess that explains why you got divorced. But if you, her former father, can't find her, how the hell did Nejima do it? Former, huh? That cuts deep. Yikes, sorry, just kinda slip up. Anyway, I suspect it has something to do with his curse echo. Back on topic already, huh? He said his curse could kill a lot of people in a short time. So it may even allow him to act from a distance. I see. A one-sided read. What was the story about again? Something about a man stalking a woman who goes insane and chops her up. Ah, right. One of the more gruesome of the Saga mystery. As for Nejima's web, all we can do is throw more people at it till we find something. I'll check with HQ frequently to see if they got any updates. And that's about it. Shall we continue our investigation? We could go to Komokata High School to look at Hitomi Okada, or to Michio Shiraishi's house to find out more about her. There's a lot we need to do, but not a lot we can do. It ain't looking good. Gonna run out of time if you don't do something. Better keep moving. Oh. Yes, we'll move. Ooh. Okay, so that also opened up, huh? Should I wrap it up here? I'm feeling a little bit tired for some reason. Maybe I should. Because if I keep going, that will be like... I think each window can easily be like half an hour. So yeah. EJ, are you still here? Are you still enjoying your Burger King? Huh? Yeah, I think I might wrap it up here actually. Even though it's a little bit shorter. I'll stream tonight. But yeah. Well, that will be it for this week. But then again, having said that, I know I'm going away for the road trip, but I'll be back on Sunday, but probably like in the afternoon. The evening will be at home, it's for sure. And then Monday, it's a public holiday, so, you know, I could just stream and play on Monday and see if I can finish it in the day. But yeah, if you're working from home on Monday, you might be able to tune in or just lurk. No more spooky things. Yeah, I mean, I think the detective ones usually is not that spooky, but if I play as, like, say, I think this girl, probably it'll be spookier, I feel. Yeah, interesting that this guy died. So sad. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I'll be back on Sunday. Then Monday is holiday, so I can chill and play as well. Well, I'll see what I'll do. So yeah, that will be all for now. So thanks for hanging out. And yeah, I'll be back on Sunday, most likely. But I might be playing some other stuff though, because my friend wants to do co-op on Dead Island 2, so I might stream a little bit of that. So yeah, that'll be all for now. Take care, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. And have a good weekend as well. Bye bye.